Alright, good evening everyone, and welcome to Bob Plays Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts on Legendary difficulty. This is episode 21 of the Imperial Japan campaign, and tonight is the Battle of the Big Lake. Yes, I have decided to rename the Mediterranean Sea the Big Lake, because it's basically Big Lake. We're holding together alright on our transports and stuff. We're losing a little bit here. We might need to scale back a few things. Let's go scale back our crew training a little bit. But yeah, if we look at the Mediterranean Sea, it is a big lake, especially since we control Gibraltar, we control the Red Sea entrances, and we're going to go fight in here. There's some stuff going on. I don't really want to mess with that. Let's see, what do we have over here? We got this thing. I don't really want to mess with that either. I mean, I could. It's a big cruiser. It's kind of slow. We could kill some transports. I'm going to leave that alone, actually. And this one here... I really don't want to deal with all of that stuff. So, yeah, we're gonna leave this be. So as far as politics go, we can invade the British or the Frenchies. Oh, the Ottomans canceled their treaty with Spain. Hopefully that means they will leave me alone. So the British, what do the British have that I want to take? I mean, we've got this area here. I could start going for the Bay of Bengal, which wouldn't be a bad idea. I've got nothing really in here. I don't know if I really want to... I can get the Faroe Islands. I mean, it's not really much. I mean, I could attack a lot of stuff. Faroe Islands, the Maldives, Northeast England, and Scotland. I don't have enough up there to do any of that. I could get the Faroe Islands, though, which would be interesting. So I'm using this as a cruiser base, and that might not be a bad thing. Because we're grabbing Malta. Then as far as the French go... both of these require a lot. That's a lot of effort. And I really need to clean this up and get my other ships kind of fixed up first. And we're still trying to deal with these guys. So we're gonna go for the Faroe Islands, I think. Let's go grab that little cruiser base there. And we'll send a couple of ships over here to go kill that destroyer. Because these guys are in pretty good shape. So these ninjas here, we're going to send you over 1909s. Whoops, that's a 1908. Don't want to send you. Three. Alright, so we'll send these 6 ships. That should be more than enough to kill that destroyer and take the island. Was that a light cruiser up here? That is. It's a ninja. We're gonna go send you... We're going to send you back. And because the British have... Their army logistics is screwed, so we're alright for a minute. So I've got ships that are heading up this way. I've got a few turns to deal with that. We're going to get that in a turn. That's getting broken. We got these, so we're in pretty solid. We're in pretty solid shape, I think. Alright, here we go. Oh wait, what's this down here? It's a single light cruiser. I've got all of my guys. Is that the only ship that snuck in? It looks like it. Okay. So this will allow us to hopefully refit a lot more stuff. We do not need an alliance with the Soviets. I'm glad they like us, but we're not allying with anybody. Spain wants to surrender. I would be willing to let you surrender since there's nothing left for me to take that I want. And we don't want to fight Greece. Because eventually we're going to conquer you. Let's go boop those transports. And boop these transports. You're going to run away. I have a lot of ships. But these are my fast ones. These are... So, it's worth me shaving some of these off, I think. Now, these ninjas are a little bit on the slow side. But I think we'll be... That's so many destroyers. I think we'll be alright, because they're only 28 knots. So let's see if we can do this. Because if we could shave away another 5 or 10... Hey, Shadow Wolf. If we can shave away another 5 or 10 of the... oops, didn't mean to do that. If we can shave away another 5 or 10 destroyers, that'd be great. How's your evening going? What are you up to tonight? So today I got to teach one of my interns what I'm often doing when I'm streaming. I was teaching him how to do some data recovery. There's this data recovery that we're working on, and it's going badly. It's this we're trying to get some data off this iMac that got damaged when the guy was moving, and the hard drive's just really angry, the data's really angry, and there's a lot of just damaged files. And as we're recovering the data, even using our data recovery software, it's having a rough time. And so every now and then he has to just sit there and hit skip for a bad file that can't be recovered. And normally the software should automatically do it, but it doesn't always do it. And so he got to sit there all day at the office babysitting the data because I was busy doing something else. And so that's the kind of stuff I'm usually doing when I'm gaming on here. Although tonight I'm just working on a laptop for a retired school teacher. We're gonna give her a gift. I gotta finish this thing up. Yeah, so I'm hanging out in Discord if you want to join us, Shadow Wolf. Otherwise, let's see if we can shave away a few of these guys right here. Alright, so let's get all of you guys to join up with the battleships. You guys are going to retreat-o. And these... No, don't do that. Alright, so we got... These guys are a little beat up. I want you guys normal. So I'm going to point you guys off this way, and I want you to follow them, and I want you to follow probably these guys. I can actually have you both follow the battleships. Alright, so let's... Building a Dyson sphere would actually be super cool. Probably not very practical, but it'd be very cool. Alright, so we want to... There we go. So we want to angle off that way. And you guys... I don't know quite where these guys are going to show up yet, so let's... I think I want you guys to go further, kind of further out. Actually, I want to leave you on... I don't think we're actually going to attack these ships, because these guys... He's fast, he's 23 knots. These guys are... Well, we could... I've got enough ammo, we could do a little bit, but I think we're going to save. I guess it wants to fire anyway. I really don't want to fight those battleships yet. Oh, they haven't seen me yet. That's sort of a problem, isn't it? Let's have you guys follow them. Alright, so I do need to actually... try and bait them in a little bit. Alright, so now he sees me, so that's good. And there's all the angry ships right there. So hopefully... Hopefully we can bait them into taking another... Oh, he sees... What is he shooting at? Oh, he sees these guys. That's not really ideal. Alright, so we want you guys to start just running away. I don't know where these guys are going to... I think having the ninjas go in there is a bad idea. Yeah, I think this is probably a really bad idea. Because these ninjas, these older ninjas, are not fast enough to do what needs to be done. That's the 23 knot one. Yeah, just fucking nail that guy. Except we're not hurting him. This might be a problem. Yeah, I have a feeling I might have overdone it a little bit. Alright, so as far as these guys go, I can try to fight with them. Because this battleship they're shooting at, that's the fast one. I would really appreciate it if you did not fine, we'll fire you at that. And you're gonna fire into that torpedo boat there. And you are also going to fire into that torpedo boat there. What's the maximum range on you? 13 kilometers? Let's have you guys like that. Unfortunately, you guys are sort of... well, it's not working as well as I'd really like. But we're hitting some things, so that's okay, I guess. I don't know how a destroyer's armor blocked anything. Are you talking about system resource expensive, or talking about like the game? like building the real thing is certainly resource extensive. Let's go turn you a little bit. Let's start angling you a little bit more. And let's see what we can find. Surely we can find there are those guys over there. Yeah, we don't want to get too close and get torpedo spammed, but I don't want to just let them get away either. Is that the faster one? That is. I would really like to knock out that faster battleship. I mean, it's not... Could we zoom in on him, please? I mean, I don't really care that much about taking him, but it's sort of a crappy design. But he's fast. Alright, let's... Oh, look at all we're hitting a lot of stuff there. I don't know what we're hitting, but we're hitting a lot of torpedo boats and stuff. Nice. And then these guys just kind of staying a little bit out of the way. I don't want them to get too heavily involved. Don't change targets. Keep firing at the battleship, asshat. Oh wow, that's there's a lot of... We hit a lot of somethings over there. If you're going to fire the main guns at something, fire the main guns at a destroyer at least. These guys are not... I guess we're going to follow you. And you're just going to kind of keep on going roughly in that direction. Well, we're certainly hurting something. I don't fully know what we're hurting, but we're hurting something. And these guys firing at extreme range is fine. Because they're busy chasing my battleships around, which is good. And when I get the ninjas going faster... Once I get my battleships going faster, it's going to make a big... It'll make a big difference. Or the not battleships. Once I get my ninjas going faster, it'll make a big difference. So that's all going well. These guys are providing some range support, which is good. And nobody really seems to be fucking with them too much, so no, don't turn into them. Keep going straight. That's... So we'll just keep trying to shave away at these guys. And I'm not really sure what all... I don't think we haven't sank a lot of stuff yet is the problem. Probably want to turn these guys a little further away. Now I am starting to take some damage I don't really like. One of these, I thought one of you guys had a damaged engine. I am starting to take a little bit of damage. I'm starting to lose velocity, which is a problem. It would be great if you guys could finish off that guy, and you're just too far away to do much of anything. These guys may not be able to do that much good. I mean, I guess we could try and clean up once the battle progresses a little bit, or I could try to double back around towards my light cruisers. But everybody is busy chasing the battleships. And all these smoke screens is making it particularly difficult. Alright, so we're going to start turning you guys around. Instead of having you guys go into the battleships, have the battleships come to you. Let's maybe do some of this. I mean, this should be a good... This should be a good fight for me. The weather's all right. Yeah, I didn't think he was an artillery commander. I thought he was infantry guy. He wasn't a cavalry. Although I'm sure they all knew how to deal with cavalry. All right, let's. All right, so we're gonna change things around. You guys are gonna turn that way, and you're gonna follow him. Oh, do we hit something? What do we hit? Alright, we're hitting things. Now you have a short torpedo range, so we can look at that. It's a cruiser. Let's go fire at that cruiser. No, don't turn. I didn't say you could turn. There we go. Hit those. There we go. Oh yeah. Nom 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 nom. Now you have a 1.5 kilometer torpedo range. That's not that bad. I'll have you guys start kind of moving away. Let's put the main guns at you. Secondaries at you. Alright, so we're going to keep just kind of sniping around, just trying to wear these guys down. I would kind of prefer sinking all these guys. So if you could please shoot at that torpedo boat, thank you. And if you could please shoot at that destroyer. And if you could please shoot at that destroyer. Got the main guns firing at you. And then you guys... what kind of armor do you guys have? Not bad. My battleships are definitely taking more of a beating than I'd like. I think it is time to wreck that guy. Uh-oh, my guys are low on fuel. That's really bad. That is really, really bad. I did not notice that, and I am in trouble. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is not good. That is definitely not good. This is turning into a much bigger brawl than I intended. You guys are all low on fuel except for him. I don't know why he's not. These guys have plenty of fuel. Alright, so Main guns at the cruiser. We are going to have to try and cover. Alright, are any of you guys low on fuel? 85. So you guys are all good. I might have a problemo. Alright, so alright, so as far as... So we can beat them up with that. I think the ouch. Now on the bright side, my guys hit pretty hard. Now these guys are all injured. So we can keep working on that. These guys are just going to keep on sailing away. And then I'm just going to have these cruisers just kind of circle around and raid. Alright, so he sank. So you guys are going to circle back around, and we're just going to keep escorting my battleships as they depart. And that is the plan. Now these guys did a lot of damage. I mean, they're not doing badly at all. We're going to go turn a little more broadside so we can get... Because at this point, we've definitely done enough damage that if we can end the battle and leave, it's worth it. But even the ninjas are moving fast enough. There we go. It's time to leave. We did great. Now, which game is this, TJ? We got 14 ships. We got both their light cruisers and a bunch of their destroyers and torpedo boats. So we knocked a chunk out of them. That's a win. That is definitely a win. We got our experience. We did great. Grand Tactician in the Civil War. That sounds pretty cool. Can you send me a link on Discord? Let's go update. Alright, so that went really well. These are 1909s. We'll go kill these things. Okay, yeah, just send me something on Discord and I'll go look at it. Yeah, we're going to start... I'm going to build a bunch of inexpensive laptops here coming up at the store. Do kind of like a retiring school teacher special. Try and have that ready by the end of the school year. That way all the teachers that are retiring can have something nice for themselves. That looks pretty good. Let's have you on normal. Alright, let's go in and get this light cruiser and... Was it a torpedo boat, I think? But yeah, this big lake is going to be ours. Is that one of their semi-armored cruisers? It is. It's not that fast. Armor's not that good. And it's going to suck to be you in a little bit, buddy. Oh, what's your torpedo range? 1.5 kilometers. Okay. That torpedo boat took some hits. Yeah, if you are a small ship, you should not be hanging out close to the main target, because that's not usually a survivable option. What's your range? Oh, 3 kilometers. Let's... Time to turn. Oh, we got him before he launched. Alright. Good job, battleship gunnery. These things are so terrifying at 28 knots. Alright. Let's go boop him. That is a 6,000 ton light cruiser against all of my guys here. I could probably just auto-resolve it, and it would probably be alright. Yeah, I'll just auto-resolve it. Alright, we took a lot of damage, but we sank it. Now, these guys here, the French... These are 1909s. So I could try to beat them up. I really want to capture these guys. I would really like to capture their ships. I would like for them to just sort of fuck off and retreat. I could try to beat up on them a little bit and maybe get them to go into port. And that might be a good idea. Because if I could get the French to surrender, that would be really nice. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna run to the bathroom. And I will be right back. Time for your medicine, tiny dog. Come here. Nope, we gotta put your... Come here. Come here, baby. Come here. Come here. Nope. Nope, you gotta get out. Come here. Right here. Right there. I don't know how you keep beating yourself up. Nope. Hold still. Hold still. Nope. Just gonna put the antibiotic ointment on you. I know, it doesn't feel very good. No. If you quit doing whatever you're doing that's getting you hurt, I wouldn't have to put antibiotic ointment on you every night. Because I don't know what you're getting into. You keep cutting yourself up, and I'm not sure what you're trying to do. Alright, there you go. All better. All better. So go sit. And don't mess with yourself, okay? Alright, I'm back. Had to go doctor up the dog a little bit. Yeah, Tiny Dog likes... I don't know what she's doing. I don't know what she's getting into. But, like, she'll go out into the backyard, and then she'll come back with, like, cuts on her back. And I think she's trying to get into... trying to squeeze through, you know, holes in the fence, or climbing through a bush, or... No, leave that alone. Hey! Hey! You quit that. I'll put the cone of shame on you. I'll put the cone of shame on you. I will. I will. Don't think I won't do it. I'll totally do it. There you go. That's it. Good girl. Good girl. You go lay down. Alright, so... Now, one thing to consider is if I'm not going to go after southern France... I mean, France is kind of weak right now. I could try to do something. If I'm not going to go after southern France, I could just try to get them to surrender and take a bunch of their stuff. I'm not ready to go after the Pacific yet, because the Pacific's going to be a real mess. So I don't want anything to do with the Pacific yet. And I don't have enough tonnage to grab southern France. I mean, I guess I do. It'd just take a lot. I could just try to sink these guys. These are some sort of battleship, you know. These aren't small ships. On the other hand, I don't really want to get into this. I think we're going to leave, actually. I don't want to get into this too big of a fight. Oh, the Italians are getting the crap blown out of them by mines. Look at all... Oh, look at all that. Look at all that. What the hell did they get stuck on? Wow. Good job. I lost a lot. Oh, wow. I lost a lot of transports. Holy shit. I lost a lot of transports. So I probably... I got Malta. They didn't get Tunisia. The Netherlands is supporting terrorists. I would really like to get the Netherlands. I don't know if I have 130,000 tons of ships that I could send up there. I would have to send 13 ships. I can send 15 to be safe. Sure. Sure. Alright, we'll do it. So this naval invasion, that's gonna wrap up soon, and then I think France is gonna surrender. Because France is at the bottom of the heap, they've got 22 ships. Those are only 2 battleships. I could go for southern France and southern Spain. I don't have the tonnage for either of that, really. I really don't. I've got all these 1909s. Alright, so... as far as the Netherlands goes, they're right here. I need 130,000 tons. I've got almost enough in the North Sea, actually, because of the light cruisers. I could just about do it. I could send a fast group. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to get all of the ninjas built up. Let's finish up all the ninjas. Boom. That'll clean up that. You're scratching yourself too much. Hey, that's enough scratching. That's enough scratching. Alright. So then as far as the... Oh. Let's go and take care of... Oh, these guys, there's a lot of these guys that are suspended. Okay, I see what's up. Okay, I see what's going on. Alright, so, first things first. Assault number 4, 46 and 47 need to be fixed up. 4, 46, and 47. Four. And these guys are all old ships that are of dubious development. The Brits are coming in here, which is going to be troublesome. I've got that is a battleship there. My 1908s are pretty decent. It's a 25,000 ton battleship. I could 4-on-1 probably take it. These 1909 Coast Guards are pretty bamf. Now the injured guys, which I could put down here. I don't know where all my minefields are going. I'll leave the Coast Guards out. And then these battleships are going to go we're gonna get into kind of a big ol' fight. Let's see if we can hit that. Alright, so there's that. So Assault 17 and 19 need to be fixed up. I don't know if there's enough room for all that. I'll have to suspend something, I think. That'll kick me over a little bit, and then I'll have to suspend a ninja, and that'll be fine. Actually, no, I do not want to suspend a ninja. I'll suspend that light cruiser. Alright, that should take care of that. There we go. Now we're back to good. We need to invade something. I can invade a France, or I can invade an Italy. Northwest Italy or Central Italy. Actually, invading a Britain... No, they lost all this, so... Central Italy's down there. We're not going to be able to grab all that. And I need to... get people over here. You guys are low on fuel, so we need to move you guys... I'm going to put you guys up here. And I need a bunch of... I've got so much stuff that just needs to be fixed. Grabbing Central Italy would be good. These guys are committed down here. I can't do anything. These 3 cruisers... We're gonna have to just take them out. Alright, there we're gonna go. We'll do that. Got one battleship up in here. He's a 1909. Let's have you come down here and join the fight. These are going well. So, taking Central Italy is probably the smart move, although I can't double stack the tonnage. If I go for Northern Italy... I might be able to double stack, but probably not. Both of those are just fucking big. Yeah, historically people would always do lots of artillery. Usually the problem was just how much artillery could they make, not did commanders want to field it. 159,000 tons. Yeah, there's not really anything easy to grab. And as far as the French go, if I grab French stuff, that's even worse. So... And the Italians are getting beat up pretty good, actually. Alright, we're going to go for Central Italy. I won't be able to do much about it. And then as far as all of these... guys here... We've got a little bit of time. I'm going to put these guys out here and try and get them away from the mess if I can. Alright, so that should give me enough tonnage. Actually, the torpedo boats, I'll move over here just to harass them and try and cover my withdrawal. Then as far as getting guys up here for the 130,000 tons, these are just a bunch of mine layers. They're not big enough, really. So I'm not sure quite how I'm going to do that. That's going to be troublesome. These guys are all getting refitted, and maybe something will come of that. Now, meanwhile, here in the Arabian Sea, you guys are 1904s. We're gonna go out and just smack that. I'll be on an irresistible. These guys I could use as invasion ships to just move on in and hit them. Now these battleships here, these are 1899s. These are all old battleships. I can move them up to provide tonnage. That's gonna be tough. What I would like to do is I'd like to have all of these Albion battleships move into the Middle East to deal with this stuff. I've got these Coast Guards here, which are more than capable of handling a lot of the problems. Let's take a look at these Albion ships. I don't recall them being particularly big and chunky. They're not bad, I don't think. Let's see, where are they? Here we go. They're 19,000 tons, and they're not... They're okay ships. They are not super big, chunky ships. So they have a lot of 5-inch guns. So, I mean, they're all right. I could use them to patrol this area, I suppose. Instead of the assault ships. I need more tonnage in the big lake. And these guys are just not... These 6 battleships are just not cutting it. They just need to be fixed up. I'm gonna have to send you guys... I'll send you guys into Cyprus. Just send this force out there. Who's gonna go smack him. Alright, so that's what we got. Alright, so that's... I guess that's good enough. And then there's 3 battleships here in Northeast Asia. There's Empress of India. Are you... You're fixed up, so your time is... You need to move. At some point I need to get him out here, but I don't want to send him by himself. So we're going to send you to Singapore. There's 2 battleships up in here. That's the German one, so you're going to stay. Because you're defensive. Where's this other battleship that's up here? That's an Albion, so you don't get to stay up there. You're heading out. Alright, so East Asia, there's 4 battleships here. That's an assault ship, which is fine. Although I'd prefer the assault ship move down to there. That's an Albion, so you're going to go down here to Singapore. Let's see if we can find our missing... And that's a German and another German, so you guys can hang out there, that's fine. Philippine Sea, North Oceania. There's a battleship in North Oceania, apparently, and I don't know where that would be. You're a German first reverse ship, so we don't care about that. Indonesia. It's an assault ship, he's fine. So there's 5 battleships here in the Indonesian Sea, and I don't know where. There's Assault 61, which he's fine. But I don't know where the others... Unless one of these is misplaced. I have no idea where... That's North Oceania. So that's not... that's the Flurf Blurp ship. So I have no idea where these missing battleships are. Except they're right here, moving into... yeah, okay. Herpaderp. Herpaderpaderp. I could try to grab some of these. It's not really... I don't think it's necessarily worth it. Alright, so we're sending stuff over. This is probably good enough. Let's check the research real quick. Research is going well. Boilers, rangefinders, ASW. Coincidence 3 coming up, which will be very nice. Hi, tiny dog. Hi, baby. What are you doing? Hi. Hi. I don't want you under my desk. I do not. No. I do not. I want you to lay down. It's tiny dog's bedtime. Yeah, I put your medicine on, so there we go. Peace with Spain. How... standing. They don't have anything for me to take. I guess I'll grab their 2 ships. Thing looks like it's probably awful, but... and they don't have anything that I want, so yeah, we'll just... I'm not sure if I want their ship. Rio de la Plata. How much is this worth? I can just take the money. I've got plenty of money, though. Sure, we'll take that. We got the ships. Alright. We're gonna withdraw. We don't need to fight you. Alright, let's go sink this cruiser. Alright, let's go find him. I do need to build an actual proper dreadnought at some point. Because I don't know how long these assault ships will cut it, even kind of in mass, because we're really just the size of a large cruiser. More importantly, I need bigger guns. The 9.9s are nice for taking out cruisers, but they're not... I need something a little better for battleships. Oh, they certainly mess up cruisers pretty quick. Doesn't that right, tiny dog? Oh, good doggy. Nice doggy. Nice doggy. Yep. Okay. And you're gonna run away. Alright. That's a 20,000 ton battleship with really big guns. I gotta take him out, though. Gotta take him out. I got these guys. Alright, so I've got a nice battle fleet. Squish the dog. Oh. Hi. Here, please don't be wiggly next to me. Go lay down. Go lay down. Alright, so these guys will run away. Actually, one of these ships is really fast. Assault 39 is fast. I could... have you go that way. Oh, there's the battleship. Alright, let's see which way you're going. You are going straight towards me. And that is a proper battleship. Wow. Oh wait, his big guns are on this. That's weird. Okay, whatever. 21,000 tons. He's got pretty good armor. Many bulk. Yeah, he's pretty good. Oh, we got a hit. We got a good hit. Alright. These guys just have to get in close and brawl them, unfortunately. What's your armor? Let's go armor piercing, please. I really want to try and poke a hole in you. Nine kilometers. We should be able to. We should be able to punch holes in you. Start moving in. Which way are you going now? Oh, you're sailing away. Oh, you didn't like that. Alright. That hurt a little bit. Let's go give him the broadside, and I got really good to hits. Unfortunately, his to hits are also really good. Definitely hurting a bit. But I think we're gonna take him out. Yeah, you're getting beat up pretty good. We'll take a little bit of damage, but it's not the end of the world. He's just getting burnt. That is a tough ship. But it won't matter. Not against these odds. Alright, there we go. Alright, take care, TJ. Alright, so that worked out all right. These guys again. Do I want to try and engineer the French surrendering? What? I'm just kind of stalling their ships. I really don't want to take that much damage, so we're just going to keep stalling them. Can't do anything about me. 2-on-1, I really don't want to fight that. I really don't. And especially since my ships are damaged. Yeah, so we're just gonna leave. You can't catch me, so that's that. And I'll be right back while we're running away, so give me just a minute. We are still retreating, or strategically relocating, I suppose you could say. There we go. It's a lot of Southeast Asia, Arabian Sea. That's a lot of wow, I'm losing a lot of transports. Oh, that's interesting. I am attacking Thailand, or from Thailand against Burma. Okay. I got southern Greece. Alright, so we should be able to do something here. So this invasion's going nicely. So I need to do something about that. What's this out here? It's a light cruiser. I don't know how well this is going to work, but let's try it. We're cadets and he's cadets. So, alright, let's try it. Now, if I can hit with my guns, they're gonna hit pretty damn hard. Now this light cruiser here, he's got a lot of armor, about almost 6 inches of armor, with many bulkheads. My ninja does not have nearly that much. My guns are a lot bigger. But I'm a lot more maneuverable. So how stable are you? You are not super stable. I'm gonna cut around behind you, maybe. Ouch. What's your torpedo range? Your torpedo range is 5 kilometers. So you're going to probably launch a torpedo any moment now. We destroyed your torpedo tubes. I want to go armor piercing. I really want to try and... Oh, that just totally missed, didn't it? And also missed. Shit. Well, you are not hitting at all with anything, are you? Could we maybe hit with one of the guns, please? I'm at the high ricochet angle. You'd think that I'd hit with at least one of those shots. We are flooding. It's time to leave. Yeah, it's time to leave. That's how fast you're not nearly fast enough. I would like to sink you, but I don't don't think we're going to. I mean, at a distance, I can probably outdo him. But I don't want to take any chances. Alright, so there we go. How did we get our experience? At least we did. So that's alright. We got our 25 experience. We'll be green next time, so that's something at least. Really don't want to mess with that. I really don't want to mess with that. I mean, it's 3 mine layers versus he's slow, and those look tasty. Alright, we're to do it. We're gonna do it. Let's go get some... Let's go eat some ships, some transports. Unless they turn out to be scary, and then we'll leave. Our minefield strategy really hasn't worked out that well this game. We did get one good round of hitting a bunch of Italian ships, though, so maybe that's alright. So if we can shoot up like 1 or 2 transports and leave, then we'll be happy. They're unarmed. Well, something's definitely firing back at us. What's the range on our secondaries? 10.8. Alright, so there we go. We're going to get some hits. Start turning. Yeah, this picric acid is great for raiding transports. Alright, you're far enough away. We're not gonna really. We have a cruiser problem now. And this cruiser, it's one of those little stupid Italian cruisers. Mark III guns, that's a problem. He's slow. Got lots of armor. And then let's just pop smoke and hopefully that works. If he's going 17 knots, I'm going 4 faster, or 5 faster, 5.5. But his gun is gonna suck enough. If he hits me, I'm in trouble. Go ahead and save the ammo. Alright, that was a very successful raid. Good job, mine layers, good job. You did really good. I'm proud of you. Alright. Time to leave. Perfect. That was very well done. We got 6 of their transports, got experience. Yeah, that was good. It's a lot of smokestacks on that thing. Alright, so very well done. So as far as invading stuff goes, Britain or France, that hurts. So this is going to be over this turn. And then the French have 20 ships. I mean, I'd like to get them more, but I think we're going to focus on the Italians. I could try and get the British more, also. I could start grabbing up these islands. I don't have any presence there, however. Oh, that's Arabian Sea. Arabian Sea goes all the way down to here. The Maldives. I'm already in for this much. Alright, so Maldives it is. Destroyer and a torpedo boat. I'm gonna send I'm gonna send these guys down there. I should go deal with that. One battleship. That's a whole mix of ships. I could try to park some cruisers out here. I need to send something out this way. These are I got two 1909s. And a 1908 in Singapore. I've got just a bunch of random other cruisers. These guys are slow. They're not particularly great. I use for tonnage. A lot of mine layers. We're not getting a very big minefield, are we? Early contact mine. So I could send these guys into the Bay of Bengal. And start taking care of this stuff. Okay. And let's get some of these mine layers. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's put 10 of you guys down here. Let's get these Coast Guard ships. I'm going to take out that torpedo boat. Alright, so we're doing that. So I need to get ships. I need to get something up here. I got 18 cruisers. I got 78,000 tons. At least I've got all these ninjas up here. So that's 68,000 tons. And I still need another 70,000, really, to be safe. Holy shit! That's just not getting conquered, is it? Well, these are all a bunch of... I mean, we are fighting in the North Sea. I need to send a bunch of stuff over. That's 80,000 tons. How long would it take you to get over there? I'm going to send those guys. I don't think it's going to work. They need one turn to chill out. This is going to be conquered in 2 more turns. So we're going to leave... These 3 heavy cruisers, honestly, we're going to take you guys. We're going to send you here. We're just going to zip around, we're going to grab that. Take you 2 turns. Assault 30, we're going to resume. Unless these two messed up. "13 battleships here. I've got 5, 10, 13. Alright. I'm not too worried about that. I should do something about this mine layer here. Let's go get that torpedo boat if we can. So the only two guys available are 1909s. So let's go pull... I've got two 1909s, and you have a lot of stuff. I could try to raid you. And do that. And let's try and repair whatever is left over. What port is this? 'Cause I wasn't paying attention. Bonifacio. A lot of these are beat up pretty good. How much tonnage do we have left? 135. I can do one more ship. Unless I can do a refit. Let's see how that does it. 40s. All right, so that's not bad. We're gonna end up screwing up these invasions, I think. Let's see how we do. If I can get some guys over there. Yes, we'll go to war with Germany, damn it. I really don't want to. Here we go. All these Netherlands ships. So what we can do is we can shave off all these smaller ships, 23 knots, the destroyers. We'll leave the two battleships alone. And kill off all these small things so it's easier to run away from them. 16 knots, those are slow, yeah. Alright, let's go try this. Maybe we can deplete down their forces and reduce what it takes to capture their country. I know I'm getting a little distracted because it's not actually part of the big lake. But I think it's probably worth it if I can get a solid base there. Let's get these guys kind of organized. How's our fuel? 88%. Yeah, we're doing good on fuel. We do need to eventually get the geared turbine engines, just so we don't have fuel problems so much in the future. Well, that's a lot of shots. Alright, so there's a destroyer. That is a big battleship. Well, maybe not. That's 11-inch guns. That is a pocket battle. That's an American pocket battleship. It's got pretty good armor. It's got big guns. It's not that stable. Pancake secondaries. It's not bad, though. Not really anything I want to particularly fight, though. Let's go. What's your torpedo range? Probably scary. It is 3.8 kilometers. And the cruiser, your torpedo range is 5 kilometers. Alright, so you guys are going to put I'd really rather you just put everything into the light cruiser and try and finish it off. Not quite where I want to be at. You guys launched torpedoes already. So let's go and... What's the range on the... Oh shit, those are 6-kilometer torpedoes. That's not great. No, that is not great at all. Well, let's hopefully this is not going to hit anything. You are... That was kind of a close call, wasn't it? Yeah, still having a little bit of trouble hitting. Well, let's go and turn. Sure would be nice if I could hit these guys. We're having a lot of trouble getting hits. I'm not sure how worthwhile this is turning out to be. I think you... Yeah, it's definitely time for you to leave. This is probably just a giant waste of time. We are not doing significant damage to these guys. Pretty sure there's a second destroyer hiding in here. That might be the other one. That's the only one that is a threat now. So you're down all of your auto torpedoes. Kilometer. Well, that's the... You're the problem right there. You're the big one. Okay, so hopefully he is down. Let's go hunt down. I don't know where where that torpedo went. Sounds like it ran out of steam. Alright, so so you guys are going to go hunt him down. Hopefully we took out his torpedoes. Whoa! I guess he did fire a torpedo. So you have big torpedoes, but you are out. So not the end of the world, and you guys are just going to keep fighting them. I don't know what you're trying to do, but I am not liking it. Alright, both of those are dead. Alright, so I don't know what I want to do with these. I mean, these guys, I could probably burn them down. I mean, we could also just get out of here. Unless I brawl them, which, I mean, I could try to brawl them. These guys have, let's call it 15 inches of armor. 15, 16 inches equivalent of armor. My armor piercing would punch it at short range. But I'm out of armor piercing. I could try to burn you. How big are these guys? These guys are 11,500 tons. I got 30,000 tons of ships. I think I'm just gonna get out of here, because those guns, one hit from the gun, I'm in trouble. Because I don't think we're really. Yeah, I think we get the fuck out of here. past you. Well, actually... .96. I mean, I could probably burn him down. This is all like 2.9s, just lighting him up. This is 90%. No, I think we just leave. .92%. There we go, we got away. Everybody get their experience. It looks like it, yeah. Alright, that's not a bad outcome. Alright, TJ's got brawler builds. What are you doing brawler wise, TJ? We're gonna save this. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go stretch my legs a minute. And we're gonna contemplate our life decisions. Hold on. I'm actually going to go to bed, I think, because I'm feeling a little bit woozy and it's about midnight and I'm just kind of wiped out. So I think I'm going to go ahead and call it an early night. I know it's only midnight, but so I think that's what we're going to do. Because I am feeling pretty wiped out. So thanks for hanging out, guys. I'm starting to fade, so. TJ on a supernova, large lasers and 6 plasma cannons, and twin LB-20s on a night star. Yeah, right on. We'll check that out this weekend. All right, guys, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to bed. I've been working a lot, and I got an early day tomorrow, so I will see everybody tomorrow. Good night, guys. Thank you.